Okay, so I was thinking about fun videos to do for this channel, and this came to my mind, a candy tier list. If you know one thing about me, I have a major sweet tooth, and so, yeah, let's just get into it. So, S tier, I got Jolly Ranchers. The watermelon and the blue raspberry ones are my ones of choice. I don't go up for the great ones. The green apple ones are good and underrated. I do like those, and I don't go up for the cherry ones. And these aren't in any order in the tier, by the way. I kind of just threw them out there. So, we're starting off strong with S tier with the best. Next up, we got Nerds. I mean, I feel like this is pretty self-explanatory. I love Nerds. Even the grape ones are not my favorites, but I'll take grape Nerds over like 90% of the stuff on this list. Like Nerds are goated, especially those like candy rope ones that you can get at the store at the movie theaters. Yup, they are so good. I'm sorry. Next up, we got Reese's Pieces. I'm typically not a person who goes up for peanut butter and chocolate together. I'm actually very against it. I do not enjoy a peanut butter chocolate chip cookie. I'll tell you that right now. But for some reason, this works. And they're just so good. And yeah, really great value for your money, I fear. Next up, we got Twix. I've always been a Twix fan for as long as I can remember. I'm not the biggest fan of caramel, surprisingly. But, for Twix, it just works. It's a classic to me. I'm sorry. Next up, we got Hershey's Chocolate Bar. Hershey's knows how to do chocolate right. So that's going to be my S tier. And I feel really good about it. Now onto the A tier. So I got Three Musketeers. So apparently, a lot of people feel comfortable slandering Three Musketeers. But not in my vicinity, you won't. I'm sorry. My mom used to give me Three Musketeers all the time, so I kind of had a sentimentality for that. But also, I just think they're generally really good. Am I going to say it's like the best candy of all time? No. But I'm sorry, y'all do a little bit too much on Three Musketeers for me, and I won't tolerate slander for that. I'm sorry. Next up, we got Gushers, explanatory, pretty good. Hershey's Kisses, explanatory, pretty good. Sour Patch Kids, I think this is the watermelon one. Sour Patch Kids are kind of underrated. Even the regular Sour Patch Kids are really, really good. It's a sweet moment, but it's a good moment. Skittles, it really depends on the Skittle, because the green ones, if I could just have a whole package of the green ones, which I'm sure they exist, yeah, it's goated. But the other ones are okay. The other ones okay. I'm not a big fan of grape flavored of most things, as you probably already guessed. But yeah, I like Skittles. What can I say? M&M's. What else can I say? It's a classic. And then I think last up is the Jelly Belly jelly beans. Yeah, they're really good. They're really good. I'm sorry. Some flavors are absolute no for me, but there's some really good flavors out there. Next up, we got the Pez candies. These are really good. These are actually goated. And so I can't give 10s to this enough. They really ate that company. Next up, we got Snickers. Snickers actually grew on me. I used to hate Snickers. Fun fact about me, I don't really like nuts in anything. Like, if you give me a brownie that has nuts in it, I'll just assume you hate me, because why would you do that to me? Just the juxtaposition of the texture? Absolutely not. But Snicker grew on me. It grew on me, so I decided to put it on B tier. Next, we have Swedish Fish. Don't have them often, but they're good. And then next, I believe it's the Pixie Sticks. I like them for what they are. Next up, Reese's Pieces. I like them. I prefer regular Reese's to it. Candy corn is so overhated. I am so sorry. Some of the candy I see y'all going up for, and y'all gonna hate on candy corn. Not too much. Not too much. Like I said, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. I think it's good for what it is. If I got that for Halloween, I'm taking it for other stuff. That's for sure. And then next up, we got these lollipops. I don't remember what the brand is, but you can see it. But these are really good from what I remember. I think I really like the cotton candy ones a lot. Orange slices. Oh my god. So good. So good. Next up, Sour Patch Kids. This is just, I think, the regular ones. Yeah, they're really good, as mentioned. And then we got the Ring Pops. Absolutely. Absolutely. There's nothing like a good Ring Pop. I'll say that. Razzles, underrated. Underrated. Smarties are always going to be good. Fun Dip is always going to be good, unless you spill it all over yourself or everywhere, then you get depressed. The cookie dough bites, I don't know if I've had these. If I have, I think it's only been a time or two. But, I love cookie dough kind of things. Chocolate chip cookie dough is one of my favorite flavored ice cream. So, I'm going to put it that high up based off of principle. And then Mike and Ike. I always loved a good Mike and Ike. I always have, and I always will. Next up, on to C tier, we got the Hubba Bubba bubblegum, and this is really good, especially that watermelon one that they sell in the store. That's really good. So that's why I decided to put it in C tier. I like it for what it is. Gobstoppers, I don't have them very often, but when I do, I like them. Starburst, it depends on the one that you get. I think I like the pink ones the best. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it's not like the worst candy. It really depends on the one. Airheads are good every once in a while. And then the pop lollipops, whatever they're called, you see them on the screen, and sometimes. Next up, I think these are Jawbreakers. I haven't had them in a while, but they're okay. It's not my first choice. Lifesavers, again, it depends on the one that you get. Laffy Taffy, depends. Sweet Tarts, I like Sweet Tarts, but it's not a first choice. And then I think these are like the candy necklaces you can get, and I enjoy that. Bazooka Bubblegum, I don't remember the last time I had it, but I don't have any negative feelings towards it. I think that it's good. Kit Kat, every once in a while. Same thing for a Crunch Bar. And Airheads, you know, they're good sometimes. Twizzlers, not my first choice, but not my last choice. Milky Way, it's okay. I don't remember the last time I had one. And then next up, these lollipops, you can see them on screen. I don't know what the brand is, but these are actually good from what I remember. Pop Rocks, I don't remember the last time I had Pop Rocks, but yeah. So see, it's like they're not good, they're not great. You know, they're kind of in that middle tier, so that's my C tier. Now into my D tier. So first up, we got Almond Joy. Like I said, I don't like nuts with chocolate, but especially a almond. Are you absolutely joking? No. Bottom tier, bottom of the barrel, get it out of my sight. I don't know what this next one is, but it doesn't look good, so I'm already against it. I don't know what this next one either. I think it's like a mint chocolate kind of thing, and I don't like it, but I could be wrong. Let me know what that is in the comments. I have no idea. Lemon Heads, I don't enjoy it. Next up, I don't know what this is, but I'm against it. And then next up, I don't remember what this one is called, but it's like dark chocolate and coconut together, and that sounds awful. I hate dark chocolate. I never liked Baby Ruth. I never liked a Tootsie Roll. York Peppermint Patty is actually the bane of my existence. Some of my friends, I was talking to them, and they said that this is good. What? A York Peppermint Patty? You're gonna be like, yup, let me have it. Are you? No, absolutely not. And then we got Milk Duds, which has always just been disgusting. I'm sorry. Like, every time we got that at the movie theater, I'm just like, why are we spending money on this? Hot tamales, I just don't like anything that has too much cinnamon in it. I like cinnamon, but there definitely is a thing that's too much cinnamon, and it kind of falls into that. I think Fireball has a lot of cinnamon in it, too, if I remember correctly. I don't think that I go up for that. I don't know what this next thing is, honestly. And then we have Peeps. I'm not a big fan of marshmallows for the most part, honestly. And so, yeah, I just don't really go up for Peeps particularly. And then Dippin' Dots is not good. This next thing was not good. Whoppers. No, absolutely not. And then we got these big gummy bears. I like gummy bears, but these are just comically big. I don't think I like them from whenever I had them. I just want a regular gummy bear. Give me regular green gummy bears, and then we'll be good. And then I think this is similar to Dipping Dots. The next thing, I don't remember what it's called, but I didn't go up for it. And I don't think I like the Heath chocolate bar, and I could not tell you the last time that I had a Heath chocolate bar. So that is going to be my tier list ranking of a bunch of candies. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I would love to have this conversation, and it's fun to do just different types of videos. So if you have any other tier lists that you want me to do, then please let me know down below in the comments, or any other videos like reality TV show reviews. I think that might be something that I start getting into, but I just want extra fun stuff to do and kind of break the format of it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, and let's continue that discussion.